Hey y'all, thank you for coming back, and if this is your first time here, welcome. It's only my second video, so if you didn't see the first one, go back and watch that. You'll be all caught up. But y'all, welcome to my garden, my office, my place of peace. I'm so excited to do my first official garden tour. Now I will tell you, the garden is going through a transition right now, okay? So we're at the very end of the summer garden going into fall. So we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you what we have going on in the garden, tell you a little bit about what was there, what I've planted, and what's still to come. So come on into my garden. We're gonna start with the first bed, which I call bed A, the first bed my husband built for this garden setup we have, and I'll explain that a little bit later. This is our biggest bed, meaning it is our deepest bed. So when we started, this bed had tomatoes on this side, marigolds, bell peppers, more marigolds, as you can still see there, and then cucumbers on the end. Let's talk about what we have in here currently. Okay, so let me give y'all a little backstory. The tomatoes did not work out for us this season. They were not successful, unfortunately. We didn't get to harvest any. We even went down to one tomato plant, and it had tomatoes. They would not turn. So my husband just decided that's enough. We're gonna get rid of it. We'll get back to it next season, but I'll also show you what he has going. But here we have chamomile. Y'all can tell I did a little sprinkle method, and I don't even know how this is gonna grow. It's so many plants here together. So this is an experiment. We're gonna see. First time with chamomile, let's see what happens. Collards. There should be onions. It should have been another collard and onions. And you can see somehow it ended up with 3 collards here. So I must have went wrong somewhere in my planting. But as you can see, nothing has popped up yet. I don't want to put any more collard seeds because I want to give the onions time to show themselves if they will. My goal was to have at least 3 collards be successful. So this is too close. I believe they're going to get too big for that. One over there, and I would like this one to get big enough. So there should have been 2 up front. Yes, because I tried to off center them. So it should have been 1 here, there, 1 here. That should have been an onion. Collard, onion, onion, collard, onion. That's how it should have went. So I messed up somewhere. I must have put the onion here and the collard there. Either way, my goal is I really would like to get 3 really healthy collard plants, and I would love to get 4 to 5. But this is my first time growing collards. These are Georgia collards, and I want to see how big they get, how much space they need to be successful. But the onions will be there because they're a great companion plant. They're good for keeping pests and things like that away that will harm the collards. So that's why the onions are planted like that. I don't even know whose video I watched, but I watched the video, and the lady literally had onions in between all around her collards to create a barrier. Over here we have lettuce, so it's looking beautiful. There's 2 in each one of these. I was going to thin it out to 1. I'm kind of feeling like leaving 2. There should have been more lettuce. So I am going to bring more lettuce out, because I should have had 4 lettuce and at least 4 spinach. So it should have been more lettuce here that clearly didn't germinate. I have some going in the house, and I should have had 4 spinach. These 4, can't really see the squares anymore, should have been spinach. I did put some garlic here. I have my marigold still, and over here we just pulled up our last cucumber plant, and so that's why it looks like that. We had 2 different varieties here. They did well. We did get a good number of cucumbers, but we know we could have done even better. We really fought with powdery mildew. So on this side, I'm going to treat the soil and try to kill everything, you know, that was in there, the powdery mildew, all that. And I am going to come through and put cinnamon around to, you know, deter pests. So on this side, I'm not sure if I'm going to try to do maybe 1 or 2 more collards, or more lettuce and spinach. Ideally, I would love enough collards to cook for my Thanksgiving meal. Ideally. I don't think I have the space right now to achieve that. But I do want to get enough lettuce and spinach for us to make fresh salads. My husband and I eat a lot of salads, and so does my daughter. So that's the plan. What was and what currently is and what may be for bed. Y'all, I do not want to rush this video, but I do want to beat the sunlight, or the, you know, I want to beat the sun going all the way down. I have my zinnias here. This is my husband's spearmint that is growing through the pot and attaching itself to my mulch. So I have my zinnias here. Zinnias were all originally in the green bean bed. So the zinnias were all originally in the green bean bed, but it overtook the bed. I didn't realize they were going to grow like that. I'm in love with zinnias now, by the way, but I had no idea they were going to do that. So I had to move them around, and I mean, they have just been doing amazing, even though they don't look as lush as they did before. They are still absolutely beautiful. I just love them. I love the color. I love them attracting the bees and butterflies. Absolutely love it. All right, so this container and cage we got off clearance at Walmart, and we researched some varieties of tomatoes that can grow through fall, and we found that the sweet 100s should be able to. So right now my husband has it thinned back to 4. He had a lot that germinated, a lot, so he thinned it out to 4, and the goal is to thin it out to 2, and he will decide if he's going to keep 2 or just let 1 thrive. So here we have our lavender. Our lavender has not gotten much bigger than this. Look at this. Sweet potatoes just wrap itself around the lavender, but the purple flowers do keep coming back, so that's a good sign. I recently planted some cilantro. Those are cilantros, and I'm not sure how well they're gonna do with these sweet potatoes like this. Like, they don't listen. Some of them do, and they vine up like that, but they're just all over the place. Look what they're doing. And I've cut these things back 4 times. My husband had to take it from wrapping around the zinnias. But yes, those are the sweet potato plants. There is some yellowing happening inside. Actually, around my party, they should be ready to harvest. So around somewhere between like the 10th and 15th of October, they should be ready. We had another banana pepper here. We did not need 2, so I ended up getting rid of it and keeping this one. My baby girl recently harvested off of this, so there's not much up here, but there's still some growing. Jalapenos, have been doing amazing. She harvested some of these as well. My husband is leaving a bunch of these up to let them turn red. We did that in Missouri. It does make them a little bit hotter. We did like a whole experiment where we all like, oh, I think my baby girl could get that banana pepper. Took a bite of the jalapenos raw. And yeah, they were a little bit spicier. More zinnias that I recently potted in here because they were in this green bean bed, and y'all, they had leaned all the way over to the okra, and it looked like pink flowers were coming off the okra. It was insane. So some of them got lost in, you know, moving them. Couldn't keep them all. But this is what I have, and I do need to get out here and clean up these leaves. But yeah, I'm wondering, do zinnias wrap themselves at all? Because this thing is, I didn't wrap that around that pole like that. And like, they have curves in them because they curve themselves over to the okra, and that's why I'm wondering. Okay, so the zinnias are cleared out. I have new green bean seeds. These are the blue lake bush green beans. So those are the only two that germinated. Well, this is actually two. That's one. So I'm going to come through and I'm going to try to put more seeds there, here, here, so that I really want to fill it out. Because look at my green beans. This is another bush variety. Cannot remember the name right now. Oh, blue jade. Blue lake is what's coming new. Blue jade. My baby girl harvested all the green beans basically. There's a few small ones up there, but my green bean plant looks like it's on its last leg. It was really lush and beautiful. The green beans took a while to grow. I actually just cooked a bunch tonight, all that my baby girl harvested. So I think this plant is about to be done, and once I pull this out, I'm dropping those seeds. They sprout up pretty quickly if they actually germinate. So I'm going to try more seeds, try more here, because I want a bunch of green beans. Beautiful zinnias. These are the original, and I say original because they all are from the original batch, but these never got moved. They are just absolutely beautiful. This, oh wait, let me tell y'all, this bed was an original bed that my husband made when we first moved here, and all we had in it, it was over there in that little spot. All we had in it was bell peppers and tomatoes. Was all we grew that first year, but now it's over here. And this bed here is going to be my cabbage bed. This one is doing amazing. One here, but that's going to be too close, so I actually need one over there. The nasturtiums look amazing, and I also have garlic planted along here. My mint that's not going to be here much longer. A new cucumber plant. I have, y'all should have seen us do these in the first video. The broccoli have not sprouted yet, but I'm excited when they do. Let's see, can you see that? One cucumber seed has germinated. Okay, y'all, before I got to record the video, I yanked up my squash plant. I just had to pull the trigger. No IG video, not on this camera. I had to just yank it. The powdery mildew, we was fighting too much. Now, my plant was fighting, okay? She was fighting to stay. She was still trying to produce, but they were very small. A lot of them were dying off. So, I'm going to treat the soil and then going to plant kale. Kale will be here. Marigolds. Basil has been doing amazing. I need to keep harvesting it because it wants to flower. And oh my goodness, my okra. Oh, it's doing so well. We've been getting so much. It's growing so fast. It's there's an okra pod that's not ready yet. But yeah, I'm gonna try to pickle some, and my husband makes okra water. So y'all, this is my garden. The sunlight is leaving and my camera is dying. But I was able to get through it, and I gotta put more mulch around there. We will have more coming there for the spring and summer. But I absolutely love my garden, and I can't wait to just do more. Okay, y'all, I hope this video did not feel super rushed, even though I was racing, the sun going down, and my battery started dying. It's flashed at me right now. But y'all, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Please share, y'all. Please come back again. I have other videos that I've already recorded that I'm working on so that I can keep this thing going, y'all. But thank y'all so much. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is my garden. This is my garden. The garden in the morning. Sweet potato has a flower. That means there's tubers under there. There was a flower over here that was open yesterday. It's closed now. Keep working, sweet potatoes. There, another one of our cucumber seeds germinating. It's trying to pop up out the dirt. All I need is 2 good ones.